What's up, everybody? Another week, another episode. Welcome to Jambo Nairobi. My name is Feeling Jean, and today we have something a little bit different. We have music and we also have food. We're going to be mixing the best of both worlds because both require creativity, both require someone working behind it. So today on the show, we have a rising superstar. He goes by the name Osore. He has a brand new track called Far Away that is making waves in the industry. Everybody's talking about it. And behind me is another person. Her name is Lynn, and she's also making waves in the streets of social media, doing amazing, cooking great food for everybody. So we'll be cooking and talking at the same time. And I feel like I've been talking for a minute. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get to the kitchen and get cooking. If you haven't subscribed yet, this will be the best time to do that. So go ahead and subscribe and let's get to the kitchen. I want to send a massive shout out to Extended Stays Kenya. They were gracious enough to give us space for filming this video. They were amazing. And as you can see, the house is massive. It's really, really good. So for all your accommodation needs, tours, travel, do reach out to them. They have a website, extendedstays.co.ke, extendedstays.co.ke. So don't be shy, reach out to them. You can also find them on social media and they are amazing. Right now, before you even jump into it, talk to me, just tell us and everybody watching, what got you cooking? Like what inspired you to just get in the kitchen and make this awesome food that we see on your page? Yeah. You create every single day and we love that. Oh, tell us about that.
My mom is a great chef.
Right.
She taught me everything I know. Oh. And other than that, I met someone who's Nigerian. Oh. And she's very good. She has over 3 million followers. Oh. And that's all she does. Let me tell you, her house, her life, I want to be her.
So she inspired you and you're like, because she does that, I'm going to do the same thing. And today we get to test Lynn's food. I've only seen it on social media, but today. And we have a new song. You've had it, Far Away. And the song is like vibes and all that. So because of the song, what are you cooking for us today?
In that mood,
yes.
I'm going to be making barbecue pork chops and mashed potatoes, as well as some few vegetables. You don't have to be healthy, kidogo.
All right. And you guys get to be part of the cooking process. So let's actually just start. I don't know where to start, but
okay, I need your help.
All right,
actually,
no problem.
You're going to peel potatoes today. Have you done that before?
Okay, let me tell you something about peeling potatoes. In Kenyan hotels, when you go eat and you don't have funds on you cannot afford to pay, the punishment is usually peeling potatoes. And I cannot do this alone. I need the artist to just come and join us so that...
Yeah, let me give you knives.
Right?
All of you.
So that he can be here and be part of the whole process. I don't think I'm going to peel potatoes alone.
Okay,
he goes by Osore. Osore kuja, man. Just come. We do this together.
How are you?
Nakwambia usani garama. Yani, he's an artist. We are inside the house, but he has his glasses. You see, he has stanners.
Fine, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Anytime, you're more welcome. Yeah. And you have stanners in the house, and that's what artists do. I've never understood the art behind that, but you're going to be peeling potatoes.
Oh my goodness, guys.
It's not for a superstar, but we'll get to see something. All right, actually, before I see you have white on, nastaki chafuke, so let me get you one of these. So here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So you're now branded. All right, so as we're peeling potatoes,
yes.
Tell me, what is your favorite dish ever, like to eat, before you talk about cooking?
Okay, I'm a very simple guy. I do kuku, ugali.
Ooh, that's your favorite meal.
My favorite. And this like dry fry. Dry fries, guys.
And what can you make in the kitchen? What's your favorite? What is the, like if you had a visitor and you had to cook for them something without relying on help from anyone else, what would you make them?
Maybe, okay, I can do fish. Yeah. I can do stew.
What kind of
stewed fish? Yeah. And a mixture of, maybe some meat
So you can do a good beef stew.
Beef stew.
And ugali.
And ugali.
And
Yes,
fish.
and fish.
Nice.
I'm a good chef, by the way. But ile tu ya kienyeji, kitunguu, nyanya.
No, we like that. We love fish. I love fish. I love some nice beef. So I think we're good on that.
Yeah.
All right, Kidogo, tell me about your music career. How long ago did you get started, like professionally? And like growing up, did you know that music is what you wanted to do in the long run?
When I was in class 6, is when I realized that I can do music. And I can make people listen to what I sing. You know, way back in school, we used to sing in choir.
Right.
There's the primary choir. There is a song I can remember. It was called Kilombe Lombe. Kilombe Lombe is a Giriama. Kilombe Lombe, now there is the way we used to say.
No, remember. I want you to remember. That would be nice.
Kilombe Lombe, mama na wia nyumba mino. Kilombe Lombe, mama na wia nyumba mino. And it was really nice. So I was like, guy. So
I can do this.
Yeah, you can just sing Kilombe Lombe and people love it and they can sing in choir, they can rearrange it. So I was interested in what is happening. So I just started to work on myself. I wanted to be in the team. I was very young and I used to like to blow a horn in the choir. So yeah, I used to blow a horn. So I realized, you know what, I'm going deep in. In fact, I'm going to the line because there is
like a shofar, like you used to blow, like oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's where I started my music, and I realized that now because I can do this, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
So I started to listen to the songs, those Afro songs, Rhumba songs. Yes. So when I went to high school,
right,
there is this high school that was promoting music in a way, and I wanted to outstand. So I did auditions. There was some form 4s which were walikuwa wananikazia sana.
And at this point you perform?
Hapo hiyo time niko form 1 na nataka kujoin, na unajua sasa kitambo form 4s walikuwa ndio kusema.
Yeah.
Wako pale wanataka.
And they used to bully other kids.
Yes, they want you to go for a trip. So mimi nikajikaza tu nikasema hapana. I have to be there.
Yeah.
I have to be there na walimu najua na watajua wata realize what I have. Even though I'm not well skilled because sasa ni zile mashule za ushago. Bora tu ameniona na wanaona potential, I'll do it.
You'll do it. You'll go for it.
Yes. So I went for an audition. In fact, those teachers were impressed of how I did. So they gave me a name. Walinipatia jina fulani hapo funny. From form 1 up to form 4, they used to call me Hitman. Like someone who can, like, you know,
can make hits.
Make hits, exactly.
Hit music, yeah.
Yes, and there is a T-shirt that I got just in town that we used, you know, in our school it was local, so we used to just wear these local T-shirts, outside T-shirts. Yes, so I used to wear it. It's called Hitman. So that name really went on and got viral in school.
So Msanii, he's behind the scenes. I've told him to take a seat a little bit. We already gave him work, so let him rest for a minute. I'm with Lynn right here. Our potatoes are already cooking right behind us, but Lynn wants to do something different. I don't know, what are we doing here right now?
I want to show you how to marinate pork. Now this you can use for any other kind of meat. Unatengeneza chicken, beef, nini. Inakunga too simple.
Yeah.
But you have an acid. An acid can be vinegar, lemon, orange.
Orange for this case, yeah.
Alafu pia you need oil. Hiyo ni bare minimum. You need spices.
Salt and
dry spices. Alafu na soy sauce ni for color na pia a bit of flavor.
Yeah.
So while you're cooking, unakunga decide what you want your dominant flavor to be. So ndo maana unasikia lemon and sijui.
Like when you taste it, you're like, oh, I can hear.
Exactly. So kani lemon and something, hiyo lemon ndio nyingi. So yetu itakuwa orange, and barbecue sauce. So tutaeka a lot of this.
Right.
Alafu you always marinate kando so that unaweza kutaste and adjust.
Okay.
Badala ya kutaste raw meat.
All right.
So we've done the orange and then spices. Paprika. What do you know about paprika?
I just love paprika. I mostly just color. Yes, but I know it adds a little something to the food. I don't know if it...
Maybe even no.
Yeah,
mostly
but mostly just color, yeah?
So you unaweka as much as you want.
Yeah.
And then for white meats, we mostly use white pepper. Then black pepper for red meats.
Yeah.
Alafu watu hapa, kila mtu si ni mtu mkubwa hapa.
Yes. They can handle it. I'm sure they'll handle it. And then curry powder goes in.
Yeah.
These are just some of your favorite spices, but you can marinate with any other spices that you prefer. Yeah. Okay.
You can also have your herbs, kina garlic, sijui, ginger, rosemary.
So how do you know enough soy sauce? Some you just put it...
Okay, you know by, first of all, kuna recipes that you may follow. Ama, ukisha, tumesema mostly tunaitumia for color. Ukisha mix, ukiona it's not as dark as you want, you add more.
You can add more. Okay.
Then goes
oil.
Alafu kumbuka pork iko na mafuta nyingi pia.
Yes, so you don't put just kidogo.
And then soy sauce also has a lot of salt, so you just put a little.
Yes. At least that part I know.
Najaribu.
Because I've made a mess before. Let me tell you guys, like I was cooking, soy sauce goes in and salt. It was a lot of salt. Too flavorful. So I learned.
Then utatest tuambie tuongeze nini.
All right. So you can have them raw.
Okay. Spices ziko safe to taste.
They're safe to taste.
Alafu pia tuna taste in small amounts.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, true.
So at every stage inafaa kukaa vizuri. The marination looks good. Ukimix hapa inakaa vizuri kwa plate. Hakuna surprises ati hapa ni mbaya alafu mwisho itatokea tu vizuri.
Right. So as I do this, let me ask you. You are now like getting a lot of following on social media. Tell me about your content creation on social media. How did you get started with that? Because I know you just started as a chef first. You started with cooking, and now we are on social media, and you're getting numbers every day. Your numbers are growing. Tell me about that.
Actually, when I started, it was more of a gallery. Like, I have so many food photos on my phone.
Yeah.
Nikaona acha nitafute somewhere to express that,
yes,
you know?
Yes.
Kama vile bloggers ukuwa na sehemu yao to express their thoughts. So I did that. And then, kumbe, so many people love cooking in Kenya.
Yeah.
How is that?
It's really good. I feel like the salt is enough.
Okay.
And I can taste soy sauce, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can do this together. Alafu marination can be either overnight or depending on the amount of time you have. But
so are we going to put this in the fridge?
No.
This
we are
is
going
good
to
to
cook
go,
immediately.
Right. So you just needed somewhere to put your content because you had a lot of food photos in your phone. Right. And then you found a space.
Yeah,
online.
I found there's a community of people who love cooking.
Yeah.
And from there, to be honest, ni Mungu tu, ni God. I found more and more people who relate to what I do.
Yeah.
More people who are chefs, some who love eating. Yeah, and it's been a good journey so
It's been a good journey. Tell us actually your most viral moment. What had you made? Ni chakula gani? Which one went viral and I wasn't expecting this. The one that got you the most comments, the most numbers.
Actually, funny thing, it was a terrible video.
Oh.
I did pilau, which I thought was good, to be honest. Maybe watu kwetu walipenda. But now, by pots, unajua vile non-stick zinaweza behave.
Yes.
So they peel, peel. Haya, pilau, kunajua kila mtu ako na opinion.
Yes.
Wale wa,
but it's like,
pilau,
don't put this, don't put,
So you can imagine. I had a fair share of haters. Yeah, but that was good for my engagement, so it didn't bother me much.
It didn't bother you much. Yeah, people can be a lot. How do you handle that when you get like a lot of criticism? You're doing something, you are doing it to the best of your ability. This is how I know how to do this. And then you find someone criticizing it, but then you have to wake up tomorrow and do the same thing again.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Does it weigh you down?
Not at all. Actually, I think I'm glad that what I do is food. So you're criticizing the food, not me.
Not you as a person.
Yeah, and then also nikiangalia engagement. You keep on.
Munanisaidia. You go say, I can't eat that. You're helping my numbers by comment.
Exactly.
We have that. Right. So what's the next step? What are we doing next?
Next, I want us to cook it. So tuta move our potatoes kidogo.
All right.
to the other side, then work on it.
Okay.
Okay. Kindly hand me the pan behind you.
Here we go.
Okay. Sawa, sawa.
All right.
So we'll wait for the pan kuheat up kidogo, add some oil, then tuanze kuzipan fry. Hii haina kazi nyingi.
Oh, just pan frying.
Haina mambo mengi. So this is almost like steak. Inaiva very, very
Inaiva haraka.
Hey.
So your content creation, how long have you been doing that? And just cooking overall?
Okay. Content creation, same 4 years, but I took a break because I was in a different field. I'm a construction manager by profession. So I took some break to go and work. But food iliendelea ikiniita. Yeah, so actively now 3 years.
3 years. We love that. Okay, so that's enough. I've seen you put just a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
So that should be enough.
That should be enough.
But if it's not, you can add, yeah?
You can always add.
All right.
We'll go bit by bit. So it tunaweza pika mbili, then another 2. So we want it to be smoldering like that.
Okay, let's go.
So that what we are doing ni kusil pores za pork, so that tunataka ile the golden crust itoke. So we want the pan to be very, very hot.
Okay.
Then you put the meat away from you.
From your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hiyo ndio money maker, si ndio?
Right? Tell me about it. I burnt my face one time. Took me almost 2 months to recover. I'll never want that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. But kwa kitchen wanasema ati you must have this in tattoo to show you're a real
to show that you actually got... Actually, okay, just that it's fading away. I used to have one here.
You're lying. You don't cook.
I got banned.
Oh, yeah,
but that was a long time ago. But right now I don't cook much. Maybe you'll inspire me to start cooking. I do not cook much.
You don't want to be like me. And this and many more.
Yeah. It's all right. So when do we flip it?
After about 3 minutes. And then we don't need to cook it all through.
Yeah.
We can pop it into the oven. Kidogo ama when you're doing the glaze, tutaiacha. Leave it pole pole.
Okay. All right, so... we're just gonna do that, and then
we have
we have other vegetables. We have broccoli. What else do we have?
Just the broccoli and the carrot. We're just going to saute. That will be very fast.
Very fast.
Yeah. So hii ndio mashed potatoes nitaka kutukandisha hapa.
We have time. We have time.
Yeah.
We do not mind. All right. I hope you guys are learning something. I sure am.
I'm just going to put that into a plate. Haijaiva ndani, and that's okay.
Yeah, so we put the second one.
We'll pan fry it, alafu tutaweka glaze, itakuwa sawa, sorry.
All right. There are people who eat their steak like that. You know that?
Yeah, imagine.
No.
But sasa for steak, it's safe.
But
chicken, pork, the rest,
nah.
Apo, you can even die. Especially
because,
for chicken.
Yeah. Salmonella and sijui whatever that is found in like raw meat.
Kwanza hizi zinagrowiwa za GMO, zimegrow aje.
True.
Okay.
So for the rest of our this is what we used in marination.
Yeah.
Do we dump the excess? Somehow are we going to use it again?
For today we'll not use it because we have another glaze we want to work with. Yeah, but if ingekuwa tunaipop kwa oven, we could still
we put it on top
it.
And then like we bake it with it, right? Yeah, because I'm sure it's tasty.
It looks good, right?
It's a really good color. You guys can see that. I don't know. You see?
And can go with everything.
Yeah.
At a vegetable.
Definitely. All right. So we're good. I'm going to put this away.
Okay.
Alafu tuendelee, sio?
So our pork was not cooked yet. We want to make a glaze for it. We'll use butter. Butter is a lifesaver anytime. Anytime you feel your meal is not that good, just add your butter. Always works. So ensure you're working with the low heat. Butter burns very fast. Then we'll do the barbecue sauce. A small amount, about 3 tablespoons. But it also depends with the amount of pork you have. Okay. White pepper for those who like a bit of spice. Mix that. And then you remember we said you want to make orange barbecue pork chops, right? So our next ingredient is still the orange juice. Careful not to put any seeds in. Let me see. I think we need more, right? Let's add a bit more of that. You can also use chicken stock or water if you don't have the orange, okay? This already looks so good. Okay. So I'll do that, then a bit of water because we want to let our pork cook for about 5 minutes so that the inside cooks well. If you like a deeper color, add your soy sauce. If you feel this is okay, this is a good place to stop as well. This looks good. I think I like that. And then we always taste at every point. Ndio usipatwe na surprise at the end. Okay, so we'll put our pork chops back so that the inside can cook. And then, of course, as this cooks, you'll notice that the sauce will get thicker and thicker, which is what we want. I have my orange zest here that I want to use, but we can't put it too soon because it will make the food to be too tangy and sour. So we put it right when we're about to serve. So we'll put this aside and give this about 5 minutes to cook. Then we'll continue with that, okay?
All right, so the food is cooking. I've left Lynn to do her thing in the kitchen. There you go.
Thank you.
Courtesy of Lynn. And by the way, you might be wondering why his juice looks a little bit different from mine. That's because I'm lactose intolerant. I tell you that, guys, so many times. So mine doesn't have any milk in this. In it, it's just, fruit. And his has a little bit of milk.
To a bright future.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Yo. Right, so it is amazing. Shout out to Lynn for doing an amazing job. We love the juice. It's good. All right, let's talk about your music career. We spoke earlier when you were peeling the potatoes. You told me about you started singing back in school. You are in class 6. And then after that, you went to high school. You're in the choir competitions. You're in Form 1. Form 4s are harassing you and all that. But you got a spot. You got a nickname. Mr. Hitman. Now, fast forward to 2026. Do you think that part of being in school shaped who you are right now as an artist?
It really did because my trainers, they really were loving me that time. Waliona ni mtoto mdogo na bado kanaweza grow kakiwa kizuri in music. So I clinged on it. I started doing vibrato, those solos, school and it was amazing until now when I was finishing the high school, then they just took me, my trainers, my music trainers, they took me to now Nairobi to show me
Right now you're here, you're pursuing music as a career. Tell me your first experience in studio. Ilikuwaje? Umeingia studio ndo umeona ndo ule producer pale akakwambia ingia kwenye booth. Tell me, how did that go?
Mwanzo, I did not go to studio here in Nairobi. I went to studio back in Ushago. There is a studio there, town fulani inaitwa Mias. We went there. The producer akatuambia, it's funny. The producer akatuambia, sasa hapa wasanii wanatoanga viatu. And then tulitoa viatu, but now tulikuwa tumetembea for a very long time, coming to the studio to record. So tulikuwa tumetembea, and of course ukitembea sana na vumbi na viatu ndo hizo pia zinanuka. So the moment we removed our shoes, you guys,
your feet are stinky.
Yes, yeah. I won't record you today.
Wait, hold up. So you go to the studio, the producer is like 20 viatu.
20 viatu.
They're stinky.
Yes.
He's like, we cannot record today.
Yeah.
Why did he just tell you, put your shoes outside and then,
viatu kinuka inanuka bana. Socks pia lazima, men understand this. Socks pia zinafanya ile kitu. So it was really shameful.
Yeah. How did that make you feel?
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. I felt demoralized. We had this group. When you're starting, you're not very confident about yourself. So you start up with a group, so ndo jifiche hapo ndani, tengeneze wewe ukilalia. And then we did that. Well, I think we went to another studio. We recorded some.
On the same day?
On the same. No, not on the same day.
You had to plan again.
Yes, because we just had this money. Even we didn't have the transport, so tulikuwa tuna eat.
You're like, this is the money to record.
Yes.
We will walk for hours, get to the studio and record.
Yes.
Atupandi matatu.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So I also did. Najua politicians, they normally use artists wakati wanaanza. So yes, I did some recording for a politician after ametuita in town. Ametupea lift to town. We went to studio akalipa. We did the recording. Producer, hey, you guys are doing well. Mnatoka wapi? So it was really good. Tukafanya.
Did you get paid? Did the politician pay you?
Hapana. This politician ako na hoteli. Sasa alituita kwa hoteli.
And they gave you food?
Yes, they gave us a chicken. The chicken that time was selling at 120. This part, one part of chicken.
The wing?
Yes, the wing.
Yeah.
So he gave us the lunch. So we ate the lunch and now we said, nitawatumia. Of course, lazima niingie kwa bank nifanye mabangu. So mnaelewa. So ilienda hivyo.
Until date?
Akaenda missing in action, hakutulipa. Kura zikafika sasa because kura zilikuwa like in 1 week. So akakuja akapita kura and then that was it. Ako na wimbo anaimbisha huko wakati unampigia hashiki. Tukasema haizuru.
Yeah. And now like somehow you found yourself in Nairobi.
Yes.
So tell me about that. Now you're from Ushago up country. Now you have come to Nairobi.
Yes.
What was your experience now? Like if you compare studios in Ushago and Nairobi, how different were they? And even producers?
Yes, the first thing I told myself when I went to studio in Nairobi, I told myself that I will not record now. Wacha nitafute pesa kidogo tu, nipe tu time kidogo, nitafute pesa kidogo tu alafu nikuje sasa niwakalie, because I realized that there's so much in Nairobi, there's so much in town when you compare it with the village.
Yeah.
So niliona the studio can provide like everything. So what I wanted is just the money part. So I started now doing my, hapa kule udaktari, nikakuwa udaktari. Ni mbaya. But though these organizations zenye huwa zinapea watu supplements. So they
you did a training for that?
Yeah, I did a training. Ni kupima tu daktari wa kupima na kupea watu madawa.
Yes, so you worked at a pharmacy?
Not in a pharmacy. It is this organization. I don't know if you know Alliance in Global Motion.
These
TMS International. So I was in TMS International. So I went there to look for a job. And then what I saw there, I just said, I need to work here. Because I saw guys, vibrant men, pale wamepiga luku, wamevaa specs, wamevaa zile, zinaitwa aje hizi, and they were looking so nice in suits. So nikajiambia,
I have to be one of them.
I have to be here.
All right, so I think everyone has their Nairobi story the first time they come here. There are 2 ways to get to Nairobi, by birth and by bus, especially if you are Kenyan, either by bus or by birth. So you came here by bus, and you're determined to win.
Yes.
And you have this talent that you can't wait for the world to hear about it. And through that, you've been able to record this song that the video is actually amazing.
Yeah,
the visuals,
so much.
Awesome. The audio, great.
Yes.
It's called Far Away. Tell us about the song. Just tell us what the song is all about, the inspiration behind it.
Okay. The song is all about love. I'm asking this lady to give me a chance to let me in. There is a part I sang, let me in. Baby, let me in, I wanna show you some love. So I'm like asking this lady to just kubalia me.
Yeah, into her life.
Into her life.
Into her heart.
Yeah. So there is a part also I sang, we are going far, far away, far away, far away, far away, far away. So when she has let me into her life, we are going far. We're going far away.
And tell me, is that a real person you're talking to, or are you just like talking about love in general, or do you have like someone special we are addressing in this song?
Love is real. Love is real. When you love, you get inspired. And when you get inspired, there's some voices that are normally like talking into your head. So that is the inspiration that got me.
It got you the song. Yeah. And I see artists do that a lot. Like sometimes you'll hear an artist hasn't released music yet, and they're like, people literally beg their partner to break their heart so they can have like some good heartbreak music.
Unajua ni vizuri hata mtu akikuwa na wimbo tu ya kawaida, wimbo ya kusifu tu mapenzi, unasikia vizuri venye umependwa. It's not all the time that I sing a heartbreak. Pia wimbo zako nazo heartbreak kila siku wewe na wewe kwenda. People want something good. People want,
some feel good music.
Yeah, I want to feel good. I want to feel that love is a good thing. I want to love also. I want to be loved. So when we are singing these songs, we're not saying nyinyi.
Right, take us through the making of Far Away, like from the songwriting process to now being in studio recording the audio to now shooting the video up to where we are right now.
Writing the song, it took me like a week, but now working on the song, it has taken me like one and a half years just to work on the song, that particular song, the video and everything. It took me 1.5 years.
Why did it take so long?
It's because of, I wanted something good. I wanted something that when people listen to it, they feel a different touch of music, African music, Afro in Kenya, and compiling the vernacular and bringing some Kiswahili and doing the English. I wanted people to feel touched when they're just listening to the song, because the song is not listened today and then it's forgotten tomorrow. I wanted something that when I put there, it's timeless. Someone can listen to it 100 years, will not be here wenye watakuwa watasikia hiyo wimbo na watafurahia.
Right. Absolutely love that. And tell me now, the song is already out and it's doing great numbers.
It's doing great.
And you're just getting started. So how have you been able to amass all those numbers in just a very short period of time?
First of all, thank you so much for my loved supporters. Nyinyi ni watu wa maana sana. I really love you when I see you appreciating the kind of work we're putting into something, because the investment that I've put there, si kidogo yenye utasema that when someone watched the song and usalifanyia gidhu ama aliokotokota tu vitu akeka pamoja I wanted that thing, the way it's going, like organically. That is the way to go. Support good music. Thank you so much, my supporters.
Right, so we have been waiting and the food is finally ready. I can see Lynn is getting ready. When I have food, you are part of the cooking process, and now it is time to see if it was just hype or if the food is really, really, really good. Lynn, man, we can't wait to taste your food.
Yeah.
Let's just have it, but the presentation looks really good. The food looks really good.
Hey, lady.
Akule na macho kwanza.
Naitamani.
You guys.
Wow.
Oh my God, look at this. Can you guys see that? Ooh. Nimbaya.
It's really good.
It is good. It smells really good, the aroma. Yeah, so I can't wait to taste it. Haven't tasted it yet, but it looks really, really amazing. And what do you think? What are you expecting? What are your expectations?
I think I'm seeing some broccoli.
Yeah.
I love broccoli.
You know, it's not a complete meal without some veggies. So,
Yeah.
What do you think the food is going to taste like?
You know, the pork, fried pork, of course. Something else delicious.
cooked just like Far Away, the song, yeah? Absolutely love it. And I want us to wrap the interview so that we can actually just dig in and have some food. So tell me, if you were to change anything about the Kenyan music right now, what would you change?
First, I'll start by inspiring musicians to start investing fast before they start working on their music. Invest fast, get some money, invest in production now.
All right, so tell me, I want to know something. Now Far Away is already out. Banger, absolutely love the song. What next?
Thank you. I'm having a couple of new songs incoming. They're great than even Far Away. Far Away is just there to test
the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, but the incoming, the missile, it's the banger.
So people need to go and subscribe.
Yes.
Wazoe msanii mapema.
Wazoe msanii. But thank you guys for supporting and just like viewing the song. Hakuna kitu ingine, just support.
Yeah. All right. What are your social media? For those who want to support, they want to go subscribe, they want to go follow you. How can they do that?
On YouTube, I go by Osore. That's Osore. And on TikTok, Osore at music. On Instagram, Osore_music. Facebook, Osore. Everywhere, Osore. When you type Osore, you have seen me.
Just that.
Just that.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you so
we
much.
are really wishing you all the best in your career. And of course, when you get to the top, we have to come back and do another interview. And just to remind you where we were. And, you know, that we'll talk about the achievements you'll have achieved during that time.
Of course.
But before you go, you have any last remarks? Anything you want to say before you go?
I just want to thank you guys for having me.
Right.
It's really a pleasure. Like I feel, I don't know how to explain how I feel, but I feel awesome.
You feel awesome. How's the food?
The food is really delicious.
Right now, I want to dig in. You know, they say it's not courtesy to eat and talk at the same time. So let me just eat and then we'll meet up with Lynn. But in the meantime, you know, let's go. You guys, I cannot emphasize enough. The food was delicious. I don't think I've ever made anything like that. What is the secret? Do you have any secret ingredient that we didn't see?
No, not at all. It's just about at what point you add what spice, and time.
Give us a few tips for people who don't know how to cook very well. What are some of the spices or some of the things you can add to make your food taste better?
Okay, I can say you can start simple. Things like curry powder, coriander spice. You see, things that are closer to natural ingredients, like ginger. For example, garlic powder is closer to garlic. So it's simpler for you to use. But if you can start with the herbs, even better.
Right.
Yeah.
And for those who want to go like in depth, they want to know the art of cooking and presentation and all that, do you offer classes?
Yeah. I have classes. I usually offer for nannies or just anyone who wants to cook. Children as well, maybe from around 6 years old. Those are able to comprehend what they're being taught in class.
So do you have different cohorts or how do you go about that?
It's usually personalized. I want to pay as much attention to the student. So that atoke hapa akiwa ameelewa. And then the students who prefer certain classes of spices.
Right.
Those who prefer bolder flavors. So I don't want to mix everyone into one class.
Like the West Africans, I think they prefer like more spice compared to Kenyans. Yeah. Right. So as we are winding up, before we go, what are your socials? People who want to reach out to you, how do they do that? How do they get in touch?
Okay, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, or Lynn's Kitchen Gallery. I'm always available to get back to you.
She's always available. And do you have a number? Like for those who want to call, they're not on social media, and they just want to give you a one-on-one call. Do you have a business number?
Yes. Ideally, WhatsApp is most ideal. 0797 989965.
Awesome. There you go. All right, so let's do this. Make sure you go check her out, subscribe, and also else you need to check out? Our artist of the day. His name is Osore, and the song is incredible. It's called Far Away. Go bombard him with subscriptions. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel because we are growing together. And thank you for being here, watching this video up to this point. Do subscribe on this YouTube channel as well. Share it with your friends if you can. For any collaborations, reach out on this number. We'll be more than glad to collaborate with you guys. Hashtag, as always, hashtag Jambo Nairobi. And on the website is jambonairobi.com. So don't be shy. Reach out to us. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.
Dreams at JamboNairobi.com, where adventures blossom and imaginations bloom. Nights ago, with the magic we create, embrace Nairobi, ignite your flame. Jambo